We don't have a progressive tithing code in the church like we have a progressive tax code in the country. A tithe is a tithe is a tithe. It's 10% of 30,000, 300,000, or 3 million. And if we all give according to what we have, as Paul says, not according to what we don't have, there will be a fair balance. Think of the church like a teeter-totter or seesaw, whatever you want to call it. The goal is to balance it on the fulcrum so that neither those who have too much weigh it down and throw off those who have little, or vice versa, that somehow there is, in other words, a balance, a sharing. Those with much who give much will lighten their load so that they can be part of the thrill of this, as well as those who have less. And in that way, the church has a balance, and everyone has a stake in it. The other thing that happens is that we get tired and lose enthusiasm. Maybe other things get in the way. The proverbial ox is in the ditch, right? And so we feel like we have to pull him out before we can do anything else. Of course, here's the thing. There's always an ox in the ditch. The car breaks down. The roof leaks. The oven needs repairing. It's always something. Which is why giving has to be a commitment to consistency. A few weeks ago, I completed a year-long exercise routine. Every single day for 365 days without missing, I did sit-ups, push-ups, and squats. Now, I usually don't brag on myself in sermons because I, usually don't have things much to brag about. But I am excited about this achievement. Couldn't wait to tell you. It's not that I became a physical fitness expert or got into the shape of my life. My doctor reminds me, you can never outrun your fork. But I did something every day without fail, and it did make a difference. What I learned is that every day is the same in that we all have the same days to do what we will in the dash. But things happen that make us think we don't. Some days are harder than others, and doing the same thing every day gets boring, which is why I learned to sort of play games with myself about how many I would do each month, about progressions and things of that nature, doing them differently, whatever I could do to keep going but not be bored with it. Look, consistency can be challenging and it can be boring. But what I can tell you is that the benefits to you and the church are tremendous if you build your giving muscles.